Hey guys, so today's video is specifically for people who are getting their butts kicked. Every year there's some folks who maybe they start the year okay, but then they bomb a test, and then another test, and the next thing they know, their grade is a G-, their teacher sounds like they're speaking some kind of Star Wars language, and your parents are threatening to send you to one of those private schools in Utah where you spend all your time picking up horse poop. So if that's you, the first thing I want you to do is don't panic. Just whatever you do, don't panic. Just make sure you don't panic. I mean, you're gonna be fine as long as you don't panic. But if you panic, something terrible is gonna happen. And then, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Okay, sorry. You know what? Let's take that back. Let's try something a little more. There we go. So if you're falling behind in chemistry, there are 3 steps you need to take to get back in the game. And step number 1 is just to relax. It's hard to learn when you're frustrated. And I bet you're frustrated. If you're falling behind in chemistry, of course you're frustrated. Why wouldn't you be? But you have to overcome that. You have to relax, chill out, do whatever you need to do to get back to a normal, relaxed state in order to be ready to learn. Frustration is the only thing that will keep you from learning chemistry. Now, some of you are going to say, but Matt, I can't relax. My parents are driving me crazy right now over this chemistry grade. Okay, well, if that's the problem, I made a whole separate video that you can have your parents watch to get them to relax so you can have the room you need to fix this, all right? So I'm going to try and put that, if I can figure out how to do this, I'm going to put the link up right now. Otherwise, you may need to find it down at the bottom of the video. Okay, so step 1 is relax. Now, step 2 is where I often tend to get into some trouble, so give me a minute to explain this one, okay? Step 2 is to give up on your teacher. So what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, being a teacher is a really, really hard job. You wear so many different hats. There's so many different demands on your time. A lot of times teachers want to teach, but they just don't have the resources to do it. And as I'm saying this, we're in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, so there's really never been a harder time to be a teacher. Then again, it's not like anyone forced your teacher to take this job. This is something they chose to do. Also, they're getting paid to be there and you're not. So if you really don't care how hard your chemistry teacher's life is, that's totally fine too. All you need to care about is whether or not they are doing their job. So the first thing you do when you get trouble is you go to your teacher, you ask for help, you do what they ask you to do, you try and do extra work. And if that doesn't succeed, if talking to your teacher doesn't work, then we need to give up on your teacher. It is time for you to take personal responsibility for your chemistry grade. You are now teaching yourself chemistry. So speaking as one chemistry teacher to another, let me say that I have some really good news. Teaching chemistry is super easy. Honestly, it's like the cushiest job ever. All you have to do is give out lots and lots of simple, easy homework. Believe me, I've been doing this job for more than 10 years. I get paid a ton of money, and I don't do anything. Mostly I just sit there looking at sports scores on my phone while the student does simple, basic problems. And then they get better, and I get paid. The secret rule of chemistry is that the person who sets the curve on the test is whoever does the most practice. So as long as your student out-practices everybody else, they're going to start setting the curve. That's it. That's all you need to know. So rule 3 is practice. And not even hard practice. Simple, easy practice. So just to review, there's only 3 things you need to do to rescue your chemistry grade. The first one is relax. That's actually the most important. If you manage to relax, you're probably halfway home. The second one is give up on your teacher. If you haven't actually gone to your teacher and asked for help, do that. But if that fails, go ahead and give up and take charge yourself. And the third thing is practice. So we're going to start practicing in the next video. Video number 2 is going to be the video where I tell you exactly what you need to do practice-wise to get back in the swing of chemistry. It really won't be that bad. Honestly, you're not going to suffer. You are going to have homework, and your homework is to do the most relaxing thing in the world, which is obviously to watch cat videos. I had my wife pick out what she believes is the single most relaxing cat video of all time. You're going to watch that video, and you're going to take a quiz on that video. And just to be clear, I expect you to get a 100% on the cat video quiz. You can retake it if you need to, but any grade below 100% on the cat video quiz is unacceptable. So that's it. This is all you have to do. If you watch all the videos in this series, if you do what I ask you to do, you will catch up in chemistry, and it won't be as hard as you thought.